Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
Yeah, I thought Indiana State did a great job of sharing the ball. I mean, drawing and kicking, and I mean, obviously they had a variety. I mean, we were 11th in the country coming in defending the three-point line. You never would have thought that. They did a great job of drawing two guys, kicking and stepping in with confidence. And 12 of 23, you got to hats off to the way they shot it. But more importantly than the way they shot it, the way they shared it and spaced you. And they played the right way with the spacing, and they had tremendous and knocked down the shots. Well, I think that they got athletic guards, and we've still got to we got to get entries. We got to get a point guard. And their Milt's been playing point for us all year. He's been starting at the point, and we got to have someone else step up and get us into what we're doing, and we're not getting that right now. And we got to find a way because he's still out. He's going to be out. So and you got to credit them. I mean, their effort to expand the stretch out the defense on the wings, and I thought their guards were more physical than our guards.
And obviously pleased with the win. Give Loyola a lot of credit coming down, and without one of their best players, that's a big loss for them, losing him. They really fought at both ends of the floor. Thought their guys really played hard, wouldn't quit. We got up several times double digits with maybe a chance to put them away, but they kept playing. And I told the guys afterwards, it's kind of the sign of our maturity level. That's where we got to improve a lot. Is you get a good team down, you don't get careless, you don't get casual, you keep playing the way you're playing to get that lead. And we've suffered with that a little bit, in good times and in bad. It's easy to have those letdowns when you're down or when you're ahead, and you got to keep playing every possession. And that's what we're building towards. We had a lot of guys doing a lot of good things. Obviously, not happy about the turnovers. Again, and that's just a little casual with the ball, a little trying to make the right play a lot of times, but guys are playing hard. We played a lot of good defense tonight for the most part, and shared it as much as I thought we could. Well, if you can't get up in him, he's going to go by you. And he's so strong and he's so good at finishing. Teams don't want him to do that. It's just through scouting. Are they going to help from him, or are they going to play off of him? This team tonight was doing an unbelievable job at helping. And that's where a lot of our turnovers came, over dribbling and forcing. But he works on a shot every day. He's a better shooter than what people think. Now, is he 6 of 8 every game? That's good for anybody. But when he gets shots, he needs to take the ones when he's open. When you're open, catch it and shoot it, because then people have to guard him, and he will make enough of those for people to have to guard him. It opens up stuff for everybody else. Practice. When you work on it as much as he does, you're going to get good results. That's what we try to tell these guys. If you want to change something, the only way that we know is to work harder at it. If you're missing free throws, or you're not handling the ball as well as you'd like, Devontae's a tougher critic on him than any fan or any coach could ever be. So when he sees people playing off him, and sees people daring him to shoot, it can play with your mind a little bit, but he wasn't going to let that deter him. He just kept working on it, and people have to
be able to get down to 3, especially something. Teams don't really scout me to be a shooter anyway, but it was just catch and shoot 3, something I work on with coaches all the time. Me and JG do shooting drills every single day in practice, for competition, and that just helped everybody, helped me, especially when we shoot the night. So that's all it really was.
And Justin, you can elaborate on this too. That as good as the shooting was for everybody in the first half, the defense from the first media timeout to the last media timeout of the first half was pretty impressive. Loyola had a lot of difficulty getting shots. Defense is always an identity that you guys want to have. And how successful do you guys think you're being right now in developing that identity? And how much does that first half kind of would be an example of that, I guess?
We took a lot from the Northern Iowa loss. We were right there with them defensively. That's what really messed us up against them. That's why we really lost the game, was defense. We gave up a lot of possessions, but when we went back and looked at the film, we were doing what we were supposed to do, principle-wise, and staying to our coverages and reading everything right. So we took a lot from that. We try to just apply that to this game now. They're a team that plays almost just like Northern Iowa as far as they pack in their defense with a strong side help and things of that nature. So we had to take a lot from that hedge ball screen just like Northern Iowa does. So we took a lot from the Northern Iowa loss.
About you, Justin?
Yeah, we just made it a big focus. Like you said, it's an identity we want to have. So coming into the practices ahead of this game, we really focused on that, did a lot of defensive drills, went over the plays and how we were going to guard them. And coaches gave us a great game plan, and we executed it to a T, and that's why we had so much success and made it hard for them to score and get into their offense.
Devontae, Porter Moser, Loyola's coach, said that, especially in terms of the guards, you guys are the most physical Valley team that he's played against this year. Do you think that's true at this point? How close do you think you are to beating that?
I mean, I can't comment on it because we haven't played everybody in the Valley yet. So, I mean, we respect that he's saying that from his point of view, but from our point of view, we haven't played everybody in the Valley yet, so we can't really say it. But we would like to be one of the most physical teams. I mean, physical and toughness wins games, especially on the defensive end, but we can't say that yet.